What's the name of Uncle Poochie's podcast?
6 Feet Under.
6 Feet Under podcast.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
But have one where it's all together.
It is. That's Sarcastic Sundays. Is the one we're all together.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So Uncle Poochie drops every Wednesday, and his show is called 6 Feet Under.
Does he got a good fan base?
Yeah, of course. His podcast he has the longest of all of us.
Really?
Yeah, like he's like the king of the content of Sarcastic.
Really?
Yes.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever this message reaches you, listening to another episode of the 6 Feet Under podcast. I am your 5'9" host with sophisticated ignorance, Uncle Poochie. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's popping? What's good in the neighborhood? Yo, it is June. It is Gemini season. It is the greatest season in the world, in the greatest month in the world, because it's the month your boy was born in, June 14th, 1992. It's my birthday, y'all. Yes, y'all, my birthday coming up. It's coming up. Y'all gonna cash app your boy? You gonna send me some? I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm manifesting things to be good in my life, guys. So I'm going to manifest that. I'm going to say somebody's going to send me abundance of money, or somebody's going to take me out and make me and treat me like the pretty bitch that I am. Because I am not only your Uncle P. This is not only the 6 Feet Under podcast. And if you're listening to this, please remember to like, subscribe, share this podcast. I would really, really appreciate it if you could. But if you can't, that's cool, man. I ain't tripping at all. But yes, your Uncle P's birthday is coming back. It's coming up. I would appreciate it if you could help your boy out. Slide me some dollars. Slide me some ducats. Let me have a little something. Put some on my cataract. You know, it's just one of those things, man. I don't ask for much, man. I never ask y'all for anything. I never ask for anything. I never do. But, you know, if you could break me on something, that's cool. If you can't, hey, man, listen, I ain't tripping. I'm really not tripping. I'm being facetious on asking for money anyways. But, hey, listen, closed mouths never get fed. So I'm never not going to be one to be like, listen, I'm not going to ask for money, but I'm not going to beg for it. I'm going to ask, but I'm not going to beg. Anyways, moving into good season and making good season for good reasons. Welcome back to the 6 Feet Under podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You listening to this, are listening to me, you, family member, dog. We in this thing, dog. We breaking bread, dog. Coming in the table. I'm sorry, pause. We're breaking bread, coming to the table, talking and just chit-chatting in the dining room. I don't know what we just ate, but we ate something real good. We ate something real good. Something real good. Something make you feel real good. And you're here chatting it up with me, not because you just want to be just chatting it up with this random ass debonair stranger. You're chatting up with me because I'm your Uncle P. I'm your Uncle P, man, and you like to come to talk to me because you want some advice. You say, what? Yes, advice. I didn't say it twice. Yes, I did. Don't make me say it thrice. You want some advice. You want some advice? Not some of the best, though. No. You don't come to me for the best advice. You come to me because you want the realest advice. Thank you so very much, Sister Johnson. We appreciate you. Frank, shut the fuck up. Anyways, man, as you can see, I'm in a good mood today. Mood to be feeling good. Mood to be feeling good. Today is Monday. Thank you so very much. On Mondays, we are thankful because we are starting another week and we have another opportunity to be great. Let the choir say amen. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So yeah, man, it's cool, dog, because like for me, Mondays, because how my life is set up right now, they're like one of those weird things where it's like we're back at it again with work. It's a different type of work because your Uncle P's doing his own thing, man. He's like a full-fledged entrepreneur now, man. It's crazy. Life's crazy, man. Your Uncle P's doing entrepreneurial work. It's crazy. Cannot believe it. He's actually an entrepreneur. Like, what in the fuck? Like, wow. Nah, for real though, it's crazy because different things, aren't like life isn't the same because you don't have a normal 9 to 5, but you still have to go to work. So you have to make the most out of every hour without trying to waste any time. It's a very tricky game and a very sticky situation to be in because you have to understand that you don't live within the confines of the normal matrix of I went to work today, so I deserve a beer. Hypothetically speaking, it's like I created this today and I put forth this today. And as a business owner, I put plans towards this today. So, okay, I did good, but technically all I did was spend money, but I spent money for the future. And it's just one of those things where being an entrepreneur can always come off as seemingly being like this very, very dope thing. And I think people like exactly EA Green over there at the Texture Actor Pod, he's always holding it down with the Open Media Lab. They know, man, that being an entrepreneur with that crew with Rez and Meezy and them, that ain't no easy 9 to 5, brother. Being an entrepreneur ain't a 9 to 5, brother. It's a everyday, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a every moment, brother. When you're an entrepreneur, you are walking, talking business at all times, even when you don't want to be. Even when you don't want to be, you're walking and talking business because you're always representing yourself as that business. Everything you do is on part, on brand, on substance with who you are and what your business is. You are your business. You are a business. Now you must understand you can't just say things out loud. Can't just talk about things in any type of manner. You have to speak of things, certain type of coof in certain type of delicacies and, delicate ways. And, even the way you approach situations must be in different matters because you are a business. You aren't just a human. Humans are people who just work jobs and can clock out and go home and say whatever the fuck they want. That's cool. You are no longer that anymore. You have now decided that you want to be an entrepreneur. You want to be the reason why you make money is yourself, off the things that you are talented with. Okay. So that being said, you got to move like a business. You know what happens in business? If businesses do bad things, well, they get fined. If you do bad things, then, you get fined. You get fined by people not doing business with you anymore because you're an entrepreneur. And so I think that's really important. If you haven't noticed today, what this episode is going to be about is the importance of the behind the scenes techniques in being an entrepreneur and being someone who is self-employed and going for different directions in life. Because I never will be a person who will ever tell any human being what they can't do, where they can't go, and what they can't achieve in life. That's none of my business. It's none of my business whatsoever. Because here's the thing: who am I to tell you what you're capable of? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just none of my business to tell me what you're capable of. Like, you could be the most garbageous rapper. Unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you to stop rapping. I'm not going to tell you stop rapping. I'm not going to tell you stop tapping. I'm not going to tell you stop freestyling. I'm going to say keep going, man. Keep practicing. Keep going. Keep putting the pedal to the metal, because I don't want to be the person to tell you to stop it and I'm blocking your blessings. Now, I will tell you no in the aspects of like asking me for something. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you a damn thing. But like trying to tell you to stop pursuing your dream, no, that's not going to be me. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever will that be me. Because I understand how this entrepreneurship thing works. It really stands by faith. Faith and foundation are the place for entrepreneurship. If you have faith, one, you must have within yourself faith. And then if you have the foundation, which is the people around you, to believe, just like you believe in yourself, that you can do it, you can do this entrepreneurship shit. If you don't have those two things, it makes this shit so hard. Okay? Understand this. It's never going to be a solo run, dog. Never. No one's doing any of this shit by themselves. No one's doing anything by themselves. Nobody's doing any of this shit by themselves. But with that being said, you also have to understand that without you, none of this would be getting done. So you always have to remain some form of very, very prideful in who you are and what your abilities are, because you can never feel as though just anybody can do your job as an entrepreneur, because if anybody can do your job, then therefore they will give somebody else the damn job. You see how this works? This is business. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business. You must stand out and be a reason. There must be a reason why they must choose you and whatever your product is over someone else. So the entity of being an entrepreneur, dog, it's like, when I really look at it, I can never leave you all without giving a story. And I know you want to hear my story. That's why you're here. I always think about the story of, I can never, I'm gonna butcher these names, so I don't give a damn. But Fam, what's Fam's name? 1 second. I want to give, what was his name? I know his name. I want to know his father's name. Okay, so look, check this out. I can't pronounce this shit on par anyway, so I'm not gonna get into it. But anyways, Uncle Poochie, always love to flex the fact that I love history. It's just the thing I love, man. It's just me. It's the nerd in me that loves history, dog. I'm not even gonna front that flash. But being a person who got a degree from a public Ivy League institution, which means nothing outside of the fact that I paid a lot of money for a piece of paper to say I went to school, because I'm not doing anything with it right now. Again, means nothing right now because I'm not doing anything with it, But in loving history, there's always stories within history that will teach us about ourselves without directly talking to us, i.e. saying like history always repeats itself, and that's just the way it goes, right? So believe me, whatever thoughts and feelings you feel when it comes down to all the things that you feel, they've already been felt before, right? Case in point, and being an entrepreneur, I always think about the story of young Icarus. And young Icarus, I don't remember how to say his daddy's name, is Daedalus, can't really say it. I don't really know what the backstory is on this, but all I know is that him and his pops, Icarus and his pops, needed to get out of like a sticky situation. And Icarus' daddy put together this contraption that allowed him and Icarus to fly away from wherever the fuck they were at, like gave them some wings. And the father told young Icarus, yo, son, when you get these wings, you got to understand that when you put the wings on your back, you can't fly too high to the sun or the wings will burst into flames. And Icarus said, okay, Dad. And then he said, but son, you can't fly too low to the ground or the water will destroy the wings and the wings will fall off. I said, okay. Icarus is like, all right. He's like, well, what do you want me to do? He's like, yo, you got to just make sure when you fly, you got to just fly in the middle. And Icarus is like, okay, not really understanding. He just gets amped, gets out there, really, really jolly and shit. Finally jumps off the cliff. My man Icarus jumps off the cliff. And they're gone, bro. They're flying. There they go. And Icarus forgets exactly what his pops tells him. He starts just losing control. He flies a little too high to the sky. Icarus' dad tells him, hey, yo, chill out, man. You're getting a little too hot. You need to come down, bring it down a little bit. And then he flies down, and then he realizes he's too low and he's about to crash, and he picks it back up, all to bring it back up to the middle, but to lose control, to get all the way back up to the top, and then to burn out. My man Icarus, his wings like explode and shit, and they fucking burn out, and he falls from the sky. And my man Icarus, he perishes, bro. He's no more. Icarus is no more, dog. And it's crazy because when you think about this, that's exactly what it's like being an entrepreneur. There's high moments, there's low moments, but honest to God, it's all about remaining in the middle. It's all about realizing and remembering that I am good, I am great, I can recreate. That's what I tell myself every damn day. I am good. I am great. I can recreate. And that's how I have to remind myself whenever I feel like, well, I feel like someone's copying me, or you know what the hell is this? Why don't get, I did this and I ain't never got compensated. I am good. I am great. I can recreate. It's all about bringing it back in for your self-purpose. I never want to be like Icarus again, dog. I've been him before, like just feeling this great, feeling this good, feeling this so self-centered because I'm good at something, or I'm, perceivably good at something. This thing called life is just always better when you choose to use finesse and positivity rather than fear. Because fear is cool, dog. You can get people to do what you want through fear, but you're going to get that through so long. And moving through fear will never ensure people's loyalty to you. They'll always ensure that we will one day rejoice in your downfall. So you just got to think about how you approach people, dog. How you approach this. I would love for everybody to be able to get a taste of entrepreneurial life. It is definitely something that is freeing and liberating, but I can tell you it's not for the weak. It is not easy. It is not secure. It's not secure. You're not secure because you never know what may be your last. But I tell you what, being an entrepreneur is one thing. Damn sure is. It damn sure is reassuring. Because when you do it and it works, feeling like, yeah, I did that. 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 Yeah, man. I just want to thank everybody who supports your boy and who has been listening. A1 Day Ones, y'all know who it is. Sarkarian's Media Gang, y'all know what it is. SMG, y'all know what it is. Crazy to see the transformation of the podcast, guys, man. To be on a media network and, having people, view me in a way of which I want to be viewed. I want to say one thing I can say that's great about life, and it's a feeling I want everybody to feel in life. I legitimately, if I could put it in a bottle, I'd give it to you. But the moment you get to the point in your life where people see you the way you see yourself is one liberating moment. It's really freeing. When you become the man and you are the man that you want to be, they become the same person. It's freeing. It's liberating. It's one of those things where you have to always remember you spoke this and you worked this into existence, but you also have to remember to remain grounded. Because like Icarus, at any second, anything, all of it, gone. That's why I'm more about making memories. I don't give a damn about money. Yeah, man. Thank you again for everybody. Sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional right there. I'm very thankful for you all. I'm very thankful for you all who have been listening. It has been a trying last couple of months in your Uncle P's life, man, and it's just reassuring and very, very heartwarming to have such a honest and loyal fan base. I appreciate it, but let me back it up. Fan base. Why the hell did I use that term? It's not a fan base. It's never been a fan base. It's always been a family. I don't have fans. have family members. That's what I've always said. So that's why I'm your Uncle P, and that's why I think you all enjoy me. But let me go ahead and get out of here because I'm rambling now. Listen to another episode of 6 on the podcast. I am your 5'9" host with sophisticated ignorance, Uncle Poochie. And like always, ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please allow peace to kill the evil that's coming from within you. Till next time, I am out.